Drew. Yeah, Drew, you got a couple. You got a couple. What kind of dogs do you have?
Australian Shepherds.
More range than Mike. They can do a regular Shepherd and an Australian Shepherd.
Oh my God! I found our dogs. Our dogs today dug under a fence at the top of that hill where we live, and went to our neighbor's yard and attacked our neighbors.
Your neighbors?
Neighbor lady. This
attacked the lady?
Yeah,
she told you that.
No, I heard this incredible barking. I thought, is that our dog? I ran out, started calling him. Came under the fence and heard a little bit from the neighbor.
Why are they going after your neighbor?
They're pretty good watchdogs. They kind of go after whatever's at the perimeter.
Yeah, but this is on the other side of the perimeter.
They dug under the fence. I don't know what they were thinking.
What was she? Was she freaking out?
Yeah.
Why didn't she run into the house?
I think she came after him with a little something.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh. I did that once. I lived next to this crazy dog that was named Moon, and it was like a half dingo.
Oh my God!
It was literally.
Is that where the Dingo Man came from?
No.
Dingo Boy? No.
But it was literally a half dingo, and it was one of these dogs that had fur that was sort of blue and greasy, and it was a wild dog. And these people lived. They lived not our neighbors, but one house over, and they were a crazy, screwed up family. And they had I know everyone exaggerates, and it's good radio and everything. There's no exaggeration here. This dog Moon was a crazed, wild dog that was part dingo that they would just leave on the front. It would just sit out on the front yard, and everyone who went by got chased, and everybody got attacked, and it was just they were just a screwed up family. Just did it, and this dog had tormented me my entire teenage life, and eventually we squared off, me and the dog in the street, because I always had this thing where. I don't know where I got this theory, but I thought that if a dog really confronted you and you sort of you run, the dog's biting you in the ass and taking you down. But if you square off, you square off. I was I was probably 16. I got in my linebacker stance, squared off with the dog. Dog took a step forward. I took a step at the dog. I was making noise and flapping my arms and screaming and stomping my foot at it. And the problem with Moon was
he's crazy.
Each couple seconds, he was inching closer and closer to me, and eventually he lunged at me, and he grabbed my pant leg as I was sort of stepping back as he lunged at me, and pulled my foot out and landed on my ass.
Oh my God!
And I thought, well, this is it.
Oh my God!
This is how they'll find me.
This is a story I've never heard.
I'm going to be eaten by my neighbor's dog, Moon.
And so what happened?
Never.
How'd you get him off you?
He didn't. He grabbed the leg, knocked me down. I guess my legs were probably flopping around, and that seemed like enough for him. Oh. But then there was a good scene. It was like an Old Yeller type scene, but in reverse. I came storming up the driveway, tears in my eyes, like I was like traumatized, you know.
Of course.
My dad, I don't know what he was doing because he never left the house. He was like one of these guys where the sunlight hurt him.
Oh my God.
He didn't actually have that disease, but he had that mentality. Yeah. He's standing out in the front lawn for God knows what reason. I come up the driveway. And he said, give me that sprinkler key. I grabbed the sprinkler key. It was the closest weapon I had. And I started out to doing Moon. Yeah. And my dad had to, like, talk me down. Like, son, don't kill the dog. I'm like, I gotta kill Moon. It's a killing Moon. Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Well, Moon probably would have killed me if I went after him with the sprinkler key, or my dad would have got sued or something like that. So, anyway, I think someone ended up suing the family. But
really, for that dog?
Yeah. That was me and Moon.
Well, I spent my morning using chicken wire attaching it to this damn hole in the fence.
Good times. You told me how smart your dogs were.
They were. I don't know what
you tell me. Drew,
so smart.
Drew, 2 nights ago, we were sitting here, and during a commercial, you said, you got to get this Australian Shepherds. These dogs are the most obedient dogs in the world. You give them the down, they stay, they heel, they sit.
Yep.
Then what, 30 hours later, they tunneled under a fence and attacked your elderly neighbor?
Bizarre. Yeah, I find it. In fact, I'm so sort of twisted, but I don't know how to correct it. How do you?
You let me put them down with a sprinkler key.
All right, come on over. All right.
I'll come over.
Yeah.
We'll gather the kids around. I'll explain to them that the dogs have done bad. Ask them if they saw that movie Damien, and then or Omen, and then explain that I have to put them down using a sprinkler key. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a little break. We'll be back.